Mustang Athletics on Morgan County's B106.
John Beltran back from Riverdale Ridge High School. The Fort Morgan girls lost 92-14. The Mustang boys 2-13 in the league, 5-15 overall. Getting ready for a matchup against this Riverdale Ridge team, 10-5 in league play and 13-7 on the season. Opening tip is brought to you by Buildings by Design. The Mustangs in their road maroons and Riverdale Ridge in their home whites. It'll be Nathan Gherkin jumping center with Marcus McFadden. And we cannot see the Riverdale Ridge side, so again, we won't have total play-by-play here. We'll do the very best that we can as the tip is controlled here by Riverdale Ridge. Marcus Hinn has got the ball on the outside left. Ryan Leopold averaging 17 points a game, and he takes that shot and scores on the left wing 19 seconds into the game. Mustang basketball, I want to send a special shout out. Wesley Carnes has his shot blocked by McFadden. And Fort Morgan back defensively, and the layup is up and missed over there, and then the shot is up and in. Riverdale Ridge makes it 5-0. A special shout out, happy birthday, happy 19th birthday to senior Jonathan Prouty. Johnny, we love you. Hope you've had a great birthday. And I'm sorry that we couldn't celebrate it together, but I'm sure you've had a great day. Hey, you're 19. How many of us would love not to be 19 all over again? So happy birthday to Jonathan Prouty. And congratulations. That's the oldest of three. Congratulations to mom and dad as well, Amy and John. He made them parents back in 2004. 6-0. So 2 3-pointers have been nailed by Riverdale Ridge. They won the opening meeting back on January 25th in Fort Morgan, 82-46. And Wesley Carnes has just scored for the Mustangs, averaging 22.5 points a game. We're about 20 to 25 feet outside this gymnasium. No internet service inside. Another 3-pointer. That might have been McFadden, but we'll check the numbers at halftime. Alvarez the other way, left corner, Gherkin 3 is off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose on the floor. Ian Harden trying to pick it up, and now it's picked up by Jaden Ward. And the shot is up and in. Another layup here for Riverdale Ridge. It's now 11-2, 6 minutes to go. And a 3 is up, and that's missed on the left side. That was missed by Wesley Carnes. The ball is knocked out of bounds. And the basketball goes over to Fort Morgan. Oh, Riverdale Ridge now with the basketball. With the basketball now straight away. And a 3-pointer by Jaden Ward, a freshman, is no good. It'll go over to Fort Morgan. And here's Alvarez. He loses the ball in the front court. Marcus Hinn now at the controls for Riverdale Ridge. And in the lane with 5.5 to go. And that shot is made from 3. Looks like Ian Hart nailed a 3. It's 14-2. Again, that's the side that we're blocked off by. Wesley Carnes, jump pass inside to Gherkin, banks, and he misses. And we've got a whistle. And it looks like there's a foul there. 14-2, Riverdale Ridge off to a big start like they were in the girls' game with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. And Gherkin was fouled by Marcus Hinn. He's to the line after missing, but he'll shoot 2. The senior averaging 10.8 a game, in and out with a first free throw. Second free throw about to be attempted by Nathan Gherkin. He bends, he shoots, and he scores. We'll get the individual totals for Riverdale Ridge at halftime. 14-3, 5:06 to go. They've already nailed 4 3-pointers. And that one is missed by Leopold. Here's Rodrigo Alvarez, right of the lane, dribbling towards the right corner. Alvarez now between his legs, hands it off to Gherkin inside. He puts it up and he in. Oh man, I got a lot of glass. It rattled around, as did my voice, but Gherkin scored. Mustangs have scored the last three, 14-5. Leopold the other way, drives, kicks it back out, and now the Hinn long win three is no good. Mustangs come away with the basketball down by 9, and Carnes, I believe, was fouled on the outside. 4:29 to go. First quarter, it's 14-5. Foul is committed by Ryan Leopold is first. If they can get him into foul trouble, that'd be great. Dylan Nieto and a few others come into the game, including Cameron Davis, Josiah Fay, and Nate Schenk. A very deep team is Riverdale Ridge. Bounce pass to Gherkin, banks, and scores. He banked it in over Josiah Fay, and Gherkin's got 5 points in the first quarter. The Mustangs hanging around a 5-0 run, trailing 14-7. 4:15 to go first quarter. It is Riverdale Ridge basketball here on this blocked end. Andrew Snell takes a long three and connects. That's about a 22-footer right in front of us, and Snell scores. 17-7. Carnes the other way, spins, and I believe he traveled, and he did. Traveling violation on Wesley Carnes. Fort Morgan unofficially with 2 turnovers. 3:59 to go first quarter. It's 17-7. Riverdale Ridge boys. The girls won 92-14. Fort Morgan with 2 games remaining. On Tuesday at home against Niwot. Thursday at home against Skyline. Riverdale Ridge basketball. Second half of our doubleheader. And there's a steal by the Mustangs. Wesley Carnes on the outside left takes a long three, and it's off the back of the rim. And the rebound is controlled by Dylan Nieto. Nieto kicks it back out. Left corner three is up, and that is missed by Andrew Snell. Mustangs with a rebound. Long pass to Aiden Garver. Garver puts it up, and he's fouled as he misses. Garver to the line to shoot 2. The foul on Nate Schenk. So Aiden Garver, a junior, will shoot 2 free throws for the Mustangs with 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Riverdale Ridge 17, Fort Morgan 7. He bends, he shoots, and scores. Gherkin with 5, Carnes with 2. Garver's just nailed a free throw. Second free throw is upcoming for Aiden Garver. And again, apologize for the shaky play-by-play because we are not anywhere close to the entrance of the gym, about 20 feet out. We can only see the basket the Mustangs are operating on because of no internet for anybody, including school administrators and officials. 17-9, second free throw is good. Riverdale Ridge does have 4 3-pointers in this opening quarter as they continue to work the ball around in the front court. And now the Snell 3 left wing is no good. Back rim, Chase Redding in there, and Fabrice Saiza grabs the rebound for the Mustangs in the high right. Now feeds Carnes, dribbles by defender, kicks it right corner to Chase Redding, pulls up from 10 and misses. Ball is tipped around, and going back up as Gherkin throws up an air ball. And then we have a whistle. And Redding, I think, went to the floor and might have traveled. Now they're going to call the foul on Redding. And to throw it in is Cameron Davis of Riverdale Ridge as they work the ball around in the front court. Davis on the outside left bounces it to Dylan Nieto. Drives, he's going to kick it back out, and a whistle and a foul. That might be 2 free throws, and it will be. Looked like Dylan Nieto was fouled. And fouled by Saiza. Let's see, is that Nieto? Yep. Dylan Nieto to shoot 2. With 2:44 to go first quarter. 17-9 in favor of Riverdale Ridge. They gave Fort Morgan a point. Should be 18-9. They got to look at the scoreboard. There you go. Second free throw is good for Nieto. The lead is 10. Wesley Carnes the other way with 2:35 to go in the opening quarter. Saiza puts up a runner. Good on the left block. About an 8-footer there for Fabrice Saiza. Mustangs to within 8, 19-11. 2:23 to go, first quarter from Riverdale Ridge High School in Thornton. Into the front court, Riverdale Ridge now with the basketball. Again, we're blocked off from one end, so in the second half, as the Mustangs come up with a turnover. Long pass in the right wing to Carnes. Carnes drives, hooks, and scores in a foul. A beautiful hook along the right baseline by Wesley Carnes. He goes to the floor. It's going to be an and one on a strong move to the bucket. And Carnes now with 4 points. 19-13. Second foul committed by Nate Shank. We got him with a body. Gherkin is out. It's Saiza, Redding, Zabala now in. Garver and the free throw shooter Wesley Carnes. So the Mustangs lose some offense with Gherkin out of the game, and the free throw is up and perfect. 5 points for Carnes, 5 for Gherkin. Fort Morgan was down 14-2 since then. It's a 12-5 run. 2:03 to go, first quarter. Working the ball around into the front court as the shot is made by Riverdale Ridge. They get it two. It's 21-14. Carnes in the right wing backs up for a three, and it's off the back of the rim, and the high rebound is controlled by Ryan Leopold. Quickly the other way, the Ravens lay it up and in. 23-14. Carnes quickly the other way, hands it off to Redding. He puts it up, and no, but he's fouled. Nice job of the Mustangs getting the ball up the floor, and now Chase Redding to shoot two. That foul is on Marcus McFadden, his first. Redding to shoot the deuce with the Mustangs down 9, 23-14. First free throw is up and off to the right. Free throw number 2 is upcoming for senior Chase Redding. Final regular season road game for the Mustangs. That free throw is up and around and good. Redding scores 23-15 in favor of Riverdale Ridge. They work the ball around in the front court. Do the Ravens. Now on the left baseline. Dribbling into the lane is Marcus in, and the shot is up, and that's missed. Mustang basketball with 1:14 to go. Saiza in the opening quarter on the right wing. Dribbles by defender, now kicks it in the right corner. Three is up, and that is missed over there in the corner. Not sure if that was Redding who missed. Baseball pass, front court to McFadden. McFadden underneath, now trapped, and now we're blocked off as the ball's worked around in the right wing. 55 seconds to go, first quarter, and we've got a whistle. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Looks like, is that going to be a turnover? No, a pushing violation. How about that? 17 foul. Looks like on Riverdale Ridge. That's what they just put up there. That should be a one-and-one situation. Aiden Garber will be at the line. That's trouble for Riverdale Ridge. And that's foul number 2 for Ryan Leopold, their leading scorer this season, at over 17 points a game. So that's a bonus for the Mustangs. Now Aiden Garver back to the line. They played a very good first quarter. And the Garver free throw is up and in. He'll shoot another. 3 out of 3 for the line for Aiden Garver. Second free throw is upcoming. For Garver, that's up, and that is good. 4 points all from the line for Garver. It's 23-17. Riverdale Ridge the other way with the basketball in the right corners. They work the ball from right to left, and we have a whistle. And that's going to be turned over. Fort Morgan basketball, and again, 7 fouls to 2. The Mustangs with only 2 fouls, so they're not going to put Riverdale Ridge in the line anytime soon. Carnes the other way behind his back on the high right. Carnes dribbles right baseline all the way, puts it up and in. He scooted back to his left and scored in the lane on a little floater. Carnes now with 6 points, 23-19. Riverdale Ridge, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fort Morgan was down by 12 early, and now they're down by only 4. Here's Leopold, spinning left to the lane. Leopold hooks and misses. Ball is rebounded by Ian Harden. Now they kick it out. Left wing three is up, and that's good by Marcus Hinn. Again, right in front of us. That's the only part of the court we can see. 1 second to go, and the Mustangs throw it up, and that one nearly went down from about 60 feet away. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Riverdale Ridge 26, Fort Morgan 19 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Riverdale Ridge High School, the Mustang basketball, and let's see, they lost it out of bounds on the opening possession of quarter number 2. 26-19 Riverdale Ridge. This was a 14-2 lead. The Mustangs came back to draw to within 4 before Riverdale Ridge nailed the 5th of their 5 3-pointers in this first quarter. Now we're in the second. Riverdale Ridge basketball in the front court. There's a steal by Nathan Gherkin. Gherkin into the front court. Jump pass, cross court out of bounds, I believe intended for Alvarez. Mustangs turn it right back over 30 seconds into the second quarter. Riverdale Ridge girls defeated Fort Morgan tonight 92-14. Ivana Ordaz and Mareli Del Campo had 6 points apiece for the Mustangs. Ryan Leopold takes a left wing three and misses off the back of the rim, gets it again, and this time he scores. They got the rebound. Leopold now has got at least 2 3-pointers, and the lead is back up to 10, 20-19. Carnes the other way, banks, scores, and is that going to be an and one? Yep, they're going to count the basket. Carnes to the line, driving to the, he's been very strong driving to the right of the hoop tonight, and he has 9 points in the early going, 51 seconds into the second, and the Mustangs trail 29-21. And free throws coming up for Wesley Carnes. Carnes shoots and scores. Nails that free throw. Carnes already in double figures with 10. 29-22. The Mustangs are just clinging and hanging around. Jump pass in the right corner. Riverdale Ridge. They miss a shot. The Mustangs grab the rebound. There's the long pass to Carnes. He puts up a long one and misses just inside the three-point line. Strong rebound control by Cameron Davis. 6:43 to go, second quarter. Riverdale Ridge 29, Fort Morgan 22. Wide open on the left wing is Marcus Hinn. He's holding his hand up high for the basketball. They're not feeding it to him. And then the ball is poked away out of bounds. And looks like the Ravens have turned it over and Wesley Carnes to throw it in. It'll be Wesley Carnes at the controls. Now Carnes jump pass in the lane to Gherkin, has the shot blocked. And then they go back up and we have a foul. Let's see if that was Gherkin or Jordan, because they get blocked out occasionally. I think Forrest Jordan will go to the line. And that's a foul committed by Nate Shank, his third. 2 free throws for Forrest Jordan, who has not scored tonight. And this one's up, and it's off the back of the rim. Again, we'll apologize. We cannot bring you the play-by-play in Fort Morgan's end in the second half, at least not accurately, because this is the best angle we can get outside the gymnasium and maintain a signal. We can only see one end of the floor, but we'll have the complete totals. Second free throw by Jordan is good. Riverdale Ridge 29, Fort Morgan 23, 6:19 to go before the break, and we have a whistle. Leopold drove, and it looked like he was fouled. And fouled by Rodrigo Alvarez. And he made the shot. They just put the points up, so it's an and one for Leopold on the drive to the basket. Yeah, that's the view we got, what I just described. 31-23. Free throw by Leopold hits nothing but net. 9-point lead. Carnes the other way on the outside right. Carnes swings it cross court to Forrest Jordan. Jordan on the left wing to Garver. Garver dribbling, pulling up and missing from 15. A strong rebound pulled down by Cameron Davis. Riverdale Ridge now on the offensive end with the basketball. Shot right baseline is missed. Gherkin goes up for a rebound. We have a whistle. Foul is on Rodrigo Alvarez. We're going to have free throws again. This time the free throws to be taken by Cameron Davis. Looking to go up by double digits again. Davis' free throw is good. Second free throw upcoming for Cameron Davis. And that one is good. The lead is up to 11. 34-23. Here's Carnes, inside pass intended for Jordan, poked out of bounds by Leopold. And it stays with the Mustangs, and Carnes to throw it in. Carnes looking, left corner for Jordan. Jordan guarded closely over there by Jaden Ward, the freshman. Looking, still looking. And another whistle. And a turnover committed by the Mustangs. No foul, they just lost the ball out of bounds. Down to the 5.5 minute mark. 5-0 run for Riverdale Ridge. They lead 34-23. And have possession of the basketball. As they work the ball around. And let's see what the call is here down low. As we have another whistle, looks like the Mustangs will retain possession. And now the three in the corner is up, and that is buried by Andrew Snell off the inbounds pass. Riverdale Ridge on an 8-0 run, 37-23, 5:05 to go, second quarter. Mustang basketball. Garver, bounce pass down low for Gherkin, turns, banks, and scores. To the right of the basket, Nathan Gherkin now with 7. That stops the 8-0 run, 37-25. 4:51 to go before halftime. The Ravens lead the Mustangs by 12. And they've made a lot of three-pointers in this game. We'll get the official numbers at halftime. And there's another one. Ryan Leopold from the right wing makes it 40-25. Fort Morgan comes the other way. Alvarez, jump pass on the left wing. Carnes, three. Yes! Wesley Carnes from well over 20 feet away. Carnes with 6 1/4, 13 points in the game. It's 40-28 with 4:18 to go in the second. Riverdale Ridge scores again. That's a 2 down low somewhere. 42-28. Here's Carnes dribbling into the lane all the way, lays it up. Oh, I thought he should have laid it up. It hit the back of the rim and it went down. Threw up a runner when he had a wide open lane and kind of pulled up, but he scored anyway in the floater. Carnes with 8 in the quarter now and 15 in the game. It's 42-30 with 3:51 to go. Riverdale Ridge basketball. And Marcus Hinn scores on a drive to the basket. High scoring, it's 44-30. Carnes the other way in the right wing. Dribbles right baseline, jump pass inside, and Gherkin has his shot blocked, but a foul. It looked clean, but Gherkin committed the foul. Now check that, Gherkin was fouled. He'll shoot 2. Nathan Gherkin to shoot the 2 free throws. And that one's up and in and out for Nathan Gherkin. Second free throws coming up. The only stats we'll have are the scoring stats. And that one's up and good. 44-31, 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Marcus Hinn with the basketball as they have it at the top of the key now. Ian Harden hands it off to Hinn in the left corner, dribbling left baseline against Saiza. Back to his right. That's a small part of the court that we can see, and the shot is up, and that is in by Marcus McFadden. Little shot off the glass from about 2 feet away. Biggest lead for Riverdale Ridge at 15. Carnes the other way, right baseline. He's double teamed now. They're going to have to double team him. He's too good of a scorer. Carnes on the right baseline. Saiza throws it off the side of the backboard. McFadden has the rebound. Here's the outlet to Marcus Hinn straight away. And a whistle We could have the 16 foul in Fort Morgan. I think we do. 2:49 remaining second quarter. They're almost halfway to 100 with a 46-31 lead. And are we going to have free throws or not? Nope, they'll just inbound it. Foul is on the floor. And Riverdale Ridge to throw it in, up 15. And that time we have another whistle. And the Ravens lost the ball out of bounds, or did they commit a foul? An offensive foul on Marcus McFadden. No free throws because it's an offensive foul. It is double bonus. 10 fouls committed, now 11 by Riverdale Ridge. Mustang basketball with 2:38 to go in the second. 46-31. Here's Carnes in the left corner, swings it back out to Saiza. The ball is stolen away, and then we have a foul. Mustangs driving to the basket. TJ Schneider not happy about something, maybe the turnover and perhaps the foul itself. Should be 2 free throws off the Mustang foul. Third foul committed by Chase Redding. Ryan Leopold back to the line. And he nails the first, and they're, like I said, almost halfway to 50. Leopold has at least 12 points in this game. We'll get the official total at halftime. And the second free throw is up and in by Ryan Leopold. Mustangs the other way. Carnes looked like he was fouled on the floor. Yeah, you got to double team him. Carnes will beat anybody one-on-one. Double bonus. He was fouled on the left wing. Foul committed by Marcus Hinn, his second. Carnes to shoot 2, and he drills the first. Carnes now with 16 points in the game, 7 in the opening quarter, 9 in this one. Second free throw for the senior, averaging 22.5 points a game, is off the back of the rim. The ball is tipped around. It's out of bounds. It is going to belong, let's see, maybe to Riverdale Ridge. It does. 48-32 Ravens. Marcus Hinn with a basketball at the top. Hinn hands it off to Leopold. Leopold into the lane on the right baseline, and another whistle. It's going to take a while to finish this first half. Foul is committed by Saiza, his second. Timeout Fort Morgan. We will have at least a 1-and-1. I don't think that was a shooting foul. I think it was on the floor. Timeout is taken. 9 is the magic number at Rudy's Tires. 9 locations across northeast Colorado and Nebraska means there's always a location close by. Visit rudystires.com for more. That's Rudy's Tires. Fort Morgan was down 14-2 early. They drew to within 4. And now Riverdale Ridge showing their length and experience, and quite frankly, their immense amount of talent. With 13 wins this year, have gotten back to a pretty heavy double-digit lead at 48-32. It's a battle, really, of 2 scores. Leopold of Riverdale Ridge and Carnes of Fort Morgan. So we'll get to the free throws here. Free throws to be attempted by Josiah Fay of Riverdale Ridge. Redding checking back in. Waiting the first free throw. Oh, that was a 1-and-1. Excuse me, he missed it. Check that. That was a 1-and-1. But Josiah Fay, he missed it off the back of the rim. Then Carnes misses a layup, and then a foul over the back. Redding and Leopold fought for the basketball. Boy, Redding is really getting in there, showing a lot of determination. And the foul's committed by Leopold. Nice job of Chase Redding getting position. Leopold with his third. I'm surprised he's still in there. And now he's going to be taken out. Out for Cameron Davis. Chase Redding to shoot two. He's got 1 point in the game. He bounces, he bends, he shoots and misses off to the right. Free throw number 2 is coming up for Chase Redding. Still 48-32 in favor of Riverdale Ridge. Second free throw, yes. Mustangs have struggled a bit in this quarter at the line. 48-33. Ravens the other way. Let's see if we can have some play without a stoppage in the game. Way too many whistles. We have 20 fouls committed in the first half. Got to play a cleaner game from here on out. Left corner 3 is up, and that is missed over there by Andrew Snell. The rebound to Carnes all the way, lays it up and in off the glass. Carnes has almost exclusively driven to the right of the basket and scored. And a timeout by Riverdale Ridge, 90 seconds to go first half. And Wesley Carnes approaching his season average in the first half. He has scored 18 points, 11 in this quarter. And with Riverdale Ridge getting shots off quickly, that's providing more offensive possessions for Fort Morgan. And because of that, Carnes has got more than half of Fort Morgan's points, 18 of 35. Mustangs down by a baker's dozen at 48-35. First impressions are important. Buildingsbydesign.com. They will make your vision a reality at Buildings by Design. Riverdale Ridge will have the basketball. And it's taken a long time to get through this second quarter. A long time. We'll have a short post game once we get there, just to get us back home a little bit quicker. Minute 22 to go in the opening half. Marcus in between his legs. In bounce pass down on the outside right, and that's another three-pointer. Nailed by Ian Harden this time. 51-35. Carnes crossover dribble into the lane, throws up a runner, misses. To the left of the basket this time. Rebound is controlled by Riverdale Ridge. And the other way, we have contact. And an offensive foul committed by Riverdale Ridge on the other end. That's on Cameron Davis, his second. We got a lot of players with at least 2 fouls. Ryan Leopold has 3, as does Nate Schenk. They've got to play more careful defensively in the second half. Mustang basketball. Wesley Carnes on the high left. And we have a foul. Let's see, Charlie Langford then got the ball. And we have a carrying violation, no foul. Mustangs with a carry. The Ravens have the basketball back. 46.9 seconds to go before the break. They lead by 16, and it's Dylan Nieto on the high right. Three-pointer is going to be missed. Aiden Garver grabs the rebound. Garver across the timeline. Garver dribbling right baseline. Garver backs up, leans, kicks it down low, and the shot is up and in off the glass by the cutting Chase Redding. Redding now with 4. Beautiful cut to the basket. Great pass by Aiden Garver. 20 seconds remaining. Second quarter. Riverdale Ridge 51, Fort Morgan 37. Final possession here for Riverdale Ridge with 12 seconds to go. Let's see if they look for Ian Harden. No, left side, it's going to be Dylan Nieto. Bounce pass in the corner for Josiah Fay. Back to Nieto, 3 seconds to go. Now with 2, shot is up and in on the layup. And that ends the opening half. With the score, Riverdale Ridge 53, Fort Morgan 37 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
You know what that sound is?
The Mustang Halftime Show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu. The Mustangs trail at halftime at Thornton to Riverdale Ridge 53-37. It was 26-19 after 1. They were outscored 27-18 in the second quarter. The Mustangs, the visiting team, have 18 points from Wesley Carnes, 8 from Nathan Gherkin, 4 apiece for Aiden Garver and Chase Redding, Fabrice Saiza with 2, and Forrest Jordan with 1. 23 points for Ryan Leopold of Riverdale Ridge. 11 for Marcus Hinn. Andrew Snell with 6. Marcus McFadden has 4. Ian Harden with 3. I don't know if I mentioned Cameron Davis with 4. And 2 for Dylan Nieto. So that's the scoring as Riverdale Ridge is looking for the season sweep of the series. But the Mustangs are certainly playing better than in the first meeting when they lost 82-46 in Fort Morgan on January 25th. Again, they lost by 36. And, I mean, you could say that that could still happen tonight, but they've been playing hard. I mean, you could easily say that Fort Morgan, against a very, very solid team, is playing better tonight in a 16-point deficit at halftime than in some of the other games where they've actually been more competitive on the scoreboard. They haven't turned it over too many times, but we'll see what happens in the second half. Hopefully Fort Morgan can just hang around, and if they're not going to double-team Wesley Carnes, he could have another 30-plus point night. He's got a 36-point game this year and a 34-point game, and right now he's at 18. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a second half from Thornton. The score, as the Mustang girls lost tonight, 92-14. Mustang boys trail 53-37 on B106. We're on the TuneIn app and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's hit the third quarter in the second half of our doubleheader. Riverdale Ridge leads Fort Morgan 53-37. And again, the Mustangs are going to be shooting at the basket that we have a very poor angle at, very poor. So we'll see Riverdale Ridge and their offense operate with a clearer vision. Aiden Garver, Wesley Carnes, Nathan Gherkin, Forrest Jordan, and Rodrigo Alvarez will do the very best to bring you Fort Morgan's offensive possessions, but it's just the hand we were dealt. This happened 2 years ago, and they still have internet issues, not just with visitors, but even with school administrators on site, inside the gymnasium. Outside, a different story, which is why we can bring you the broadcast from a very challenging angle. Leopold with the basketball. Why is the music still on? Leopold banks and scores. Knock that garbage off. He banks it in. I mean, I don't know what they're doing there. The Mustangs come the other way. On the right baseline, down 55-37. Here's Aiden Garver, left wing, pulls up for a jumper and misses. And the long rebound pulled down. Leopold the other way, puts it up and in. He beat the Mustang defense, and the lead is now 20. 57-37. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Shot by Carnes is good on the right wing. Wesley Carnes hits a 3. So we saw that one, 57-40. Carnes now with 21 points in the game. Leopold left wing, backs up for a 3. Blocked by Garver, but a foul. That's going to be 3 free throws if my angle is correct. Aiden Garver commits his first. We'll find out in a second. I couldn't see whether the 2 or the 3 went up. The official underneath the basket confirming it will be 3 free throws for Ryan Leopold, averaging nearly 18 points a game. He's exceeded that easily. The first free throw is around and good. Took a high bounce off the rim and it went in. Leopold will score 30 points if he makes the next 2. That one's up and perfect. The senior now with 29. He'll make it a 20-point lead again if he scores here, and he does. 60-40, 1 minute into the third quarter. Garver to throw it in with backcourt pressure. I mean, they could score close to 100 in this game because this Mustang offense is getting their shots up quickly. Shot is missed by the Mustangs. Riverdale Ridge comes the other way. Looks like a steal by Fort Morgan on the right baseline. And a foul called down low. If that's Leopold, it's his fourth. Nope. Marcus McFadden with his third. First team foul was not a shooting foul whatsoever. Mustang basketball. Ball is inbounded, and the ball intended for Carnes. Stolen by Leopold. Leopold the other way, banks and scores, and fouled by Forrest Jordan. I'm not sure what Forrest was doing there. I don't know if he tried to undercut him or get out of the way, but that's not the way to play defense there. He really had no shot against that big, strong guy. I think Jordan just tried to throw off his shot, and unfortunately for him, it didn't work. It's an and one for Leopold, who's already exploded for 9 points in the first 90 seconds of the third quarter. He's got 32 points in the game, and the free throw's off the back of the rim. The rebound is loose. It's controlled by Riverdale Ridge. Maintaining possession. The three is up and missed on the left wing by Harden, but they've got another rebound. Cross-court pass. Three by Marcus Hinn is in and out. And another rebound by Ian Harden in the left corner. And another three. That's missed by Harden. And the rebound is pulled down by Rodrigo Alvarez of Fort Morgan. On the outlet to Carnes. Carnes into the lane. Carnes all the way. Scoops it up. And scores. Wesley Carnes now has 23 points. Three is up and in on the right side. That is nailed by Jaden Ward, the freshman. He didn't score in the first half. Carnes the other way with the basketball. 65-42. Shot is missed by the Mustangs. It wasn't missed by Carnes. Another Mustang missed. It might have been Garver. Rebound pulled away. 5:37 to go in the third quarter. Riverdale Ridge leads by 23 on the right baseline. Here is Cameron Davis. Now down low in the lane. Ward banks and scores. A reverse layup. That's actually Davis. Davis that time. And a steal. And the shot is up and in by Marcus Hinn. 69-42. Mustangs got to watch out. Mustangs miss a shot at the other end, trying to get the proper angle. And now another three is up and good. Marcus Hinn nails the three. He's got 16 points in the game. They've got 72. They might get to 100. 72-42, 4:49 to go in the third quarter. And the shot on the right baseline is partially blocked. And we got a whistle to foul. Let's see where that foul occurred. We might have two free throws. Cameron Davis. Nathan Gherkin to shoot two. Mustangs down by 30. And the first free throw is good by Gherkin. Gherkin had 8 points at halftime. A big start here for Riverdale Ridge with 19 points in the first 3+ minutes of the third quarter. They had 53 at halftime, now 72-43. Gherkin coming up with a second free throw, and that's good. Here's Riverdale Ridge the other way. Marcus Hinn in the right corner with a basketball. Back out to Leopold straight away. Dribbles to his left against Garver. Left of the lane all the way, scoops it up and in. A little layup, little stutter step there for Leopold. What a quarter. He's got 11 points in the quarter and 34 in the game. 74-44. Wesley Carnes bounce pass to Garver. Now Redding gets it in the left corner. Looking for Carnes. Can't find him. Now that ball is somewhere in the right corner and taken away by Riverdale Ridge with 4:08 to go in the third. Leading by 30. Leopold parking lot three, and he missed it off the back of the rim. And the ball is pulled down by Wesley Carnes. Carnes in the right baseline. Puts it up and in. Carnes scores again. 7 in the quarter, 25 in the game. He's 3 points above his season average, 74-46 with 3:45 to go in the third. Hinn hands it off to Davis. He banks it in. That was too easy for Davis. He's got 8 points, and the lead is back up to 30, 76-46. 3:35 to go. Long three for Carnes is No good. Off the back of the rim. Rebound to Hen in the right corner. Three is up, and that is buried in the right corner by Jaden Ward. They have got 26 points in the quarter, 79-46. The only thing that will save Fort Morgan is if it gets to a running clock in the fourth, because if not, Riverdale Ridge is going to get to 100. Here's Carnes back out to Garver. It's intercepted by Ian Harden. Here is a foul in the front court. Looked like Leopold was bodied up there by Garver on the floor. Nope, they're going to call it on Zavala instead. Garver was there, but Zavala with a contact. That's the third foul by the Mustangs as a team in this quarter. Substitutions. Leopold is finally out. Man, that guy killed him. He's outscoring Fort Morgan in the quarter. Mustangs have 9 points in the quarter. He's got 11. Riverdale Ridge basketball up by 33. Dylan Nieto with the basketball. Now to Cameron Davis against Chase Redding all the way. Lays it up and in to the left of the basket. He drove by the entire defense and scored. Now the lead is 35. If it stays like this or higher, it'll go to a running clock in the fourth quarter. It was 82-46 in the first meeting. Now at 81-46. And Gherkin inside is going to bank and score. Nathan Gherkin has 12 points. The lead down to 33, 81-48. On the right wing with the basketball. Now here's Cameron Davis against Redding. He's going to hand it off to Nieto. Back out to Davis. 2:19 to go. In the third, 81-48, Riverdale Ridge. Driving left baseline, cut up by Carnes as Nieto. Straight up three, long three is off the back of the rim. Missed. The rebound, putback is up. That's missed. Putback is up and in. Davis missed the first putback, and Josiah Fay was able to score off the initial miss by Andrew Snell. 83-48, a minute 55 to go. Check it, 1:57. We have a whistle and a full timeout. And we won't go anywhere. But Riverdale Ridge has scored 30 points in the third quarter, and they lead 83-48. Mustangs with 2 regular season games remaining. Tuesday at home against Niwot, Thursday at home against Skyline. I'm John Beltran, closing in on the bottom of the hour. This is Morgan County's B106. KPRB Brush Fort Morgan. And I'm telling you, Fort Morgan has not played a bad game tonight. I think they played pretty well. They're just facing a team that can shoot, that has incredible size, that plays great defense. I mean, this is much more enjoyable to watch than the slugfest we had on Saturday and that loss to Northridge, and that was a lot of physical basketball that didn't look very pretty. Riverdale Ridge is just, they're way too talented. The Mustangs have had some solid moments in this game. Wesley Carnes, another big night with 25 points. Nathan Gherkin has 12. So both of those players are above their season average. And if you're wondering, well, they've given up 83 points, man, but can this team score? I mean, they've got it all. Inbounds pass to Zavala near midcourt. Zavala dribbles by 2. Now Carnes fakes the 3, dribbles, puts up a shot, and did he score and was he fouled? Yep. It's the and one for Wesley Carnes on that runner. He's going to go to the line. Carnes now with 9 in the quarter. The foul's committed by Nate Shank. Yeah, I'm trying to peek through a little slot when Carnes has the basketball, so we make sure we get all his points. 83-50. Carnes to shoot the back end. And the and one. Free throw is good. 83-51. Nieto on the outside right. Here's Cameron Davis. Davis against Redding. Davis dribbles and has the ball stripped away. Taken away by Charlie Langford. Langford with the basketball all the way. Lays it up, misses, but a foul. Minute 34. Fouls on Andrew Snell off the Riverdale Ridge turnover. Let's see if Charlie can make this a 30-point game, nailing 2 free throws. It's a beautiful steal by the junior, and he drove hard to the rack. And the free throw by Langford is in. 83-52. Free throw. The Mustangs want to play 4 full quarters without a running clock. It did get to 35, but it's not there now. And the second free throw is in. Charlie goes 2 for 2. 83-53. Dylan Nieto hands it off over there to Fay. Fay with the basketball puts up a runner off the glass. No good. Rebound to Davis. He banks and scores to the left of the basket. Right off the glass for Cameron Davis. 85-53. A minute 14 to go in the third. Mustangs the other way with the basketball, and they lose control. Riverdale Ridge. Inside pass, and banking and scoring is Fay. Off the pass from Davis. 87-53, a minute to go. Here is Wesley Carnes in the high right with the basketball. Now he's going to feed Langford. Back out to Carnes. Spins, backs up. Left wing three is no good. And we have a whistle. And it's going to stay with Fort Morgan. Apparently Gherkin is out, and Anthony Mendez is in. Carnes to throw it in. Carnes has scored 10 points in this quarter, 28 in the game. There's the inbounds pass, and the Mustangs lose it again. No shot there that I saw, at least from this angle. Nieto the other way, and the right wing to Fay. At the top now for Davis. Left wing pass is taken, I believe. Let's see, that might be Snell. It is. Swings it right side, down to 31 seconds to go. Here's Nieto behind his back. Jump pass is off the hand, but now controlled by Josiah Fay. Inside pass to Davis. Davis goes up, blocked, and then the rebound is controlled by Carnes. Carnes with 17 seconds to go. Carnes all the way, lays it up and in. Wesley Carnes, or did he not make that? I guess that might have been blocked. Nope, he didn't get it. The other way, banking and missing is Davis, and the ball is loose. I guess Carnes barely missed it because they didn't put the points on the board. I thought with the crowd reaction he had scored, but no points there for Carnes. And that's the end of quarter number 3 with the score. Riverdale Ridge 87, Fort Morgan 53 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
Mustang Athletics on County's B106.
87-53 Fort Morgan basketball to begin the fourth quarter. No running clock yet because it's only a 34-point game. Anthony Mendez is the ball in the corner. We did get all the Mustang points. And then that inside shot is missed by the Mustangs. We have a whistle, and it's out of bounds. Still not a running clock. Once again, I'm going to send a second shout out to senior Johnny Prouty. Jonathan Prouty celebrating a birthday today. Must have had a heck of a day. And the three is up, and that is good. That's drilled by Ryan Leopold. Now it's to a running clock, and Leopold is unconscious. He's got 36 points in the game. 7:25 to go. So this will end a little bit quicker than normal. Another shot is missed. The other way, there's a long pass down low to McFadden. He's going to have to kick it back out off Leopold. Now to Marcus Hinn. His three is up and good. Marcus Hinn has 18 points. And the shot by Rodrigo Alvarez is missed from 3 on the left wing. Long rebound. And here is Marcus Hinn laying it up and in. Man, they might score. He's got 21. They might score 100 here. 95-53 with 6:43 to go in the game. Mustangs not finding it now on the offensive end. Again, they might be saved by the running clock. There's a miss and a rebound to McFadden. There's the long pass to Jaden Ward, and he's fouled by Charlie Langford. Clock will run, then it'll stop when he goes to the line. Jaden Ward to shoot 2. And just like that, an 8-0 run to begin the fourth quarter for Riverdale Ridge. And 2 free throws coming up for Jaden Ward. And that one's up and in. He's got 7 all in this half. Did they not add the point up there? I've got, let's see, 3, 5, 7, 8. No, that's right, 95-54, I guess. Yep. (95-54). Second free throw is coming up for Jaden Ward. With 6:16 to go in the game. And that one's up and that one's in. 9 points. Yeah, so I said 8-0 run. It was a 7-0 run. So I think they had one more point than they should have earlier. And then Rodrigo Alvarez is stripped. And banking and scoring is Dylan Nieto off the Mustang turnover, 98-54. And then we have a foul on Nieto. Clock continues to run. And now Riverdale's calling a timeout. I wonder if they're calling a timeout here to make sure that they don't shoot the ball as frequently now, because it's 98-54. And there's certainly no more, there's not a reason really to execute offensively. This game is been over for a while, but now you're looking at a 44-point lead, and it's going to be hard for Fort Morgan to hold this team to less than 100. This is the highest scoring output against the Mustang opponent this season. Riverdale had 82 points in Fort Morgan, and it looked like this wouldn't be the rout that it was on January 25th, but now it's worse, as a 16-point halftime lead is now up to 44 points, and they still have a few starters out there. Fort Morgan has been outscored in the quarter 11-1, and we played just over 2 minutes of the quarter with 5:53 to go in the game. Riverdale Ridge 98, Fort Morgan 54. It will be Mustang basketball. Let's see if Carnes is out there. I don't see Carnes, but yeah, there's Chase Redding on the right baseline with the basketball, and his shot is up and missed. Yeah, Carnes not in there right now. It's Alvarez, Saiza, Redding, Langford, and Garver. On the right wing, Leopold 3, and that's around and no good. Chase Redding with a rebound for Fort Morgan. Yeah, they want 100. They want 100. Redding jump pass to Garver. Left baseline, squeezes it up and doesn't score there. But Mustangs retain possession. Shot is up and missed on the long right baseline. Bounce pass inside. Garver intercepts. Chase Redding now with the ball. 5:12 to go in the game. Down 98-54 is Fort Morgan. Yeah, so it looks like Carnes and Gherkin are done for the night. Saiza left corner 3 is no good. Down to 4:57 to go. Leopold on the right wing. Leopold pulling up from 15, no good. And Redding chases down the rebound, still at 98. They're trying to get to 100, but not happening yet. Mustangs on the offensive end. Working the ball around, down to 4:39 to go in the game. Shot is up and missed on the right baseline. Not sure who took it. Rebound to Riverdale Ridge. Three-pointer in the corner. Good. Ryan Leopold. They're at 101. And that is 40 points. Let's see, 39. Check it. 39 for Leopold. It's 101-54. 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Mustangs still only on 1 point after they miss a shot. Riverdale Ridge on the other end. Another three is missed. Long rebound controlled by Langford. Langford on the outlet to Redding. Redding with the basketball. A whistle and a foul. And Wesley Carnes is coming back in. Carnes is coming back in with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the game. And Joseph Layden also checks in. So Carnes with 28, but 39 for Ryan Leopold. Wesley Carnes can't take that shot. He's double teamed, then shoots and misses off to the right. Rebound is controlled by Riverdale Ridge. There's the jump pass. Leopold left wing is no good. Snell goes for the rebound, goes back up, and he's fouled on the right baseline. So he'll get to the line. The clock will stop with 3 minutes to go in the game. And the free throws to be taken by Andrew Snell, who scored 6 points in the opening half. They actually stop it with 2:53 to go. Mustangs are being outscored 14-1 in the fourth quarter. Snell's free throw is off to the left. Ryan Leopold at 23 points at halftime has got 16 in the second half, 39 in the game. Second free throw for Andrew Snell is up and perfect. 102-54. Riverdale Ridge leads by 48. Mustangs the other way. We'll see if Carnes gets the ball. He's hanging out on the left wing all by himself. 2:37 to go. Mustangs lose control out of bounds. Gherkin is now in with Forrest Jordan. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why you have starters out there this late in the game at a running clock. I don't comprehend that, but here we go. With a basketball, left corner three by Leopold is good. That's why you have the starters out there, because if they're going to keep the starters out there, you might as well do it. Leopold now with 42. Mustangs the other way. That shot is in. Wesley Carnes has scored again on the right baseline. I think I heard his name called out by the PA announcer. Leopold banks and scores. Layup on the other end. They're being relentless here. 107-56. And we have a whistle and a foul, I believe, on the other end. Cameron Davis commits his fourth. It's a 16 foul, and now finally Leopold is going to be taken out. What a night for him. What a night. And now Fort Morgan misses. Nope, they go up, and Gherkin goes up. And did Gherkin score? He did. Nathan Gherkin underneath the basket scores for Fort Morgan. He's got 14 points in the game, 107-58, 55 seconds to go. Back out, here's Cameron Davis, hop step, flips it up, and no good. Ball is tipped around, and Forrest Jordan has it for the Mustangs. Here come the Mustangs the other way with a basketball in the right corner. And we've got some contact, and Nathan Gherkin with a foul. I think Carnes is the one who scored there in the corner. I believe Carnes hit the three, but Gherkin just got a technical. So if that was Carnes, that would be, we're going to get confirmation, but a technical called on Gherkin. And two free throws now for Amari Lucero. And the free throw is off the back of the rim. Now, again, we're blocked off from one end. Second free throw is upcoming. And that one's in the air, and that's good. 108-61. Yeah, they did give Fort Morgan a couple of points there. The only thing I'll do, I'll check the Gherkin numbers, check that the Wesley Carnes numbers. Hopefully the scoring will stop here. Here is Dylan Nieto with a basketball. We have 19 seconds to go. Looks like they'll dribble out the clock, hopefully. Down to 8. Riverdale Ridge is going to put up a huge number tonight. Winning by a score of 108-61. Let's take a brief break. We'll wrap it up after this on the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Mustang Post-Game Show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Make sure the nutrients you purchase for your field are getting to your crops. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water. Advanced Agri Solutions, 970-571-2024. A big night for Riverdale Ridge as they win the game by a score of 108-61. The visiting Mustangs got 34 points unofficially from Wesley Carnes. The book said 35, but I counted 34. That's why I'm going to say it's unofficial. 14 from Nathan Gherkin, 4 apiece for Aiden Garver, as well as Chase Redding. Fabrice Aiza with 2, 2 for Charlie Langford, 1 for Forrest Jordan. And for Riverdale Ridge, 44 points from Ryan Leopold. He nailed 9 3-pointers in the game is what they're saying. I had him for less, but they've got him for 9 threes, but the 44 points is official. 22 for Marcus Hinn. Next up, 8 points for Jaden Ward, 7 for Andrew Snell, 4 in the game for Dylan Nieto and Josiah Fay, 3 points for Ian Harden, and then you had 1 in the game for Amari Lucero. With a victory, Riverdale Ridge moves to 11-5 in league play, 14-7 overall, and the Mustangs drop to 2-14 in league play and 5-16 on the season. So between the two teams, the girls and the boys, Riverdale Ridge scored a total of 200 points tonight. The Riverdale Ridge girls defeat Fort Morgan 92-14, and the boys win over Fort Morgan 108-61. I'm John Beltran. Thanks for tuning in on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.